on your sides fighting back tonight with Jennifer Donnellan. She joins us live to explain, all right, what's in that stolen box there, Jennifer?
You know what, I gotta say, this is a first in my career. It is a creative yet smelly act of revenge after they got angry after having all of their packages stolen.
Fox's Rick Boone explains the master plan and why it has gone viral.
Here you hear about a Christmas Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually by snatching up their packages, presents, or decorations.
After falling victim to thieves swiping packages right off their front porch several times, a D.C. couple decided to teach them a lesson with a package of poop.
Give me a blank, I'll give it back to you.
Oh boy. Now she gave this.
A hidden camera was rolling as a man took a box from in front of her home last week, but there weren't any Christmas presents inside. Instead, the box was filled with poop from her 2 dogs.
Instead of just shoveling it into...
But there weren't any presents inside. Instead, the box was filled with poop from her 2 dogs.
Instead of just shoveling it into a garbage bin.
After falling victim to thieves who had swiped packages from their front porch several times, they decided to teach them a lesson. So they had 3 packages stolen since October, so they placed a package outside with a camera nearby, and sure enough, thief came by. What did he get? Well, you see the couple has 2 dogs, and so they had filled the box with, well, the dogs, yes, the doggy leavings.
Every year you hear about some holiday Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually by stealing those packages and presents right off the front porch.
They decided to teach them a lesson with a package filled with poop. Yes, poop. Jennifer Donnellan.
Each year you hear about a Christmas Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually by snapping up their packages and presents.
Big surprise.
Good for her, I say.
Yeah.
You know what? She was tired of it. 5:47 is
Somebody here has an idea now. It's like,
yeah.
I would just worry about that gentleman, and I use the term loosely, coming back and, you know, trying to give it back.
Hopefully not. Yeah, right.
True. Good morning, everybody.
She decided to give a thief an unexpected special delivery.
That's the crap.
Okay, listen to this. A woman in D.C. was just sick and tired of thieves stealing packages off her porch, so she installed a security camera.
But in Washington, D.C., one man might be thinking twice the next time he decides to try anything like that after he scooped up a very unexpected special delivery.
Wow, this isn't the first time she's done that either. Andrea put out a small package a few weeks ago, but no one stole that one. So she tried a larger box this time, and as you saw, it worked.
Developing now, a thief thinks he's getting away with some new merchandise in a box, but actually it's something very different.
Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually hear about right here, about them snatching up their packages and their presents. Makes you mad.
It does, yeah. Rick Boone shows us one man might think twice, though, next time he decides to steal after he scooped up an unexpected special delivery.
That's what you get. Taking people's things that they worked hard for. Please. It's not yours. You get poop.
He might be thinking twice the next time he decides to steal anything. This all after he had an unexpected experience, let's just say.
How could he not smell it when he was taking it?
Plus, like, time number 4, where he's like, the first time he's like, oh, she got me, and then time number 3 he gets it. I mean, come on.
No, she just did it once, and that was the last time. That's
I thought she got 4. I thought he got 4 boxes. Oh, he stole 4 boxes, and then she did.
She had enough.
That's an awesome story. Nice work. All right, let's show you what's...
With a package filled with, you guessed it, poop.
A woman in D.C. figured she'd get some revenge on a thief who snatched some of her things. Fox's Rick Boone has more.
Andrea, a federal employee with the help...
Justice is served.
D.C. woman leaves poo-poo package for thief.
A woman in Washington, D.C. took matters into her own hands after several package thefts in her neighborhood.
Gotta love that. All right, next hour of Good Morning Memphis.
I hate when that happens. Now, in Washington, D.C., one man may think twice the next time he decides to go after someone's parcels. He scooped up a very unique package the last time he tried.
A surprise when he opened. Wait. Last night we showed you the ugly sweater.
Yes, Paul. Almost immediately, she caught footage of a man stealing yet another package. Here's the twist. That wasn't an ordinary box from Amazon. No. The homeowner wanted revenge, so she sealed a box full of dog poop.
Like a plan.
Hey, every year you hear about some Christmas Grinch who tries to steal someone's joy, frequently by snatching up their packages and presents. But one guy may think twice the next time he decides to scoop up an unexpected special delivery.
This is the woman's home surveillance video catching the guy in the act. The idea of the poo package came after neighbors say a man with this very same description was taking away merchandise in special deliveries during the day when folks were at work.
But in Washington, D.C., one thief might think twice about his sticky fingers. Fox's Rick Boone has the scoop on one homeowner's creative revenge.
Don't you wish that there was a camera inside that box so that when he opened it up you could see?
I wish we could see his mother's face when she sees that and recognizes him. Ooh,
Ooh, somebody's in trouble.
Bad.
That might be the one box he decides to bring back. I don't know. Hey, how about the best Christmas surprise of the year? A waitress?
You know, I hate seeing that this time of year, and unfortunately it happens every time.
It does. You're right. And I think one way around it is to try not to have things delivered to your house when you know you're not going to be there.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard some people get things delivered, you know, to their job perhaps, so that way they know they can pick it up and someone will be there to actually intercept the package.
But in D.C., one man might be thinking twice the next time he decides to steal anything after he scooped up an unexpected special delivery.
Each year, you hear about a Christmas Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually by snatching up their packages and presents.
But wait until you see what one woman in Washington, D.C. is doing to keep the criminals away. You're not going to believe this one.
Oh, my gosh. We want to know if you've ever had a package stolen from your front porch.
You can vote in today's KMPH News Talk 580 Daily Buzz question.
Hopefully she'll get the last laugh on that one. That was Rick Boone reporting. Bands next in sports and...
Now, we're not suggesting this is what you do. But as Fox's Rick Boone tells us, a homeowner left an unexpected special delivery for her thief.
Ashley, thanks for that live report. Well, some say revenge is a dish best served cold. And in the case of an ADC couple, it is best served stinky.
But in D.C., one man might think twice before he decides to steal anything again after he scoops up an unexpected special delivery.
But one fed-up theft victim found a way to turn the tables on the culprit. Rick Boone shows us the special delivery.
That's right. One D.C. woman says she shoveled dog waste into an empty box and left it out there to deter this man from stealing any more packages from her front porch.
Well, we've got revenge for him, don't we? Revenge is a dish best served cold, and in the case of a D.C. couple, a stinky one.
Ah, 'tis the season when people start to steal a lot of stuff, especially with all the online shopping going on for the holidays. A DC woman was tired of people stealing packages from her front step while she was at work, so she decided she would do something about it.
After falling victim to thieves who swipe packages off their front porch several times, they decided they're going to teach them a little lesson.
Poo in your present, you thief. On that note, that'll wrap up our first half an hour. Man, we're light, aren't we?
Right, exactly. Just keep shoveling them.
Well, hey, each year you hear about a Christmas Grinch stealing packages and presents, unfortunately.
The homeowners saying they saw a white pickup truck passing by in both the videos. They did file a police report. We don't know about any arrests, but when he opened up that package, he did not get what he was bargaining for.
I want to see if it was written in the script that way. Was it written P-O-O-P?
It was written P-O-O-P in the actual title of the story.
Wow.
Yeah.
But in D.C., one man might think twice the next time he decides to steal anything after he scoops up an unexpected special delivery.
Who knows if they're going to turn around and throw it on your door
Yeah.
because they opened the package instead.
Huh?
So much
It's a
to
risk.
think about.
It's
It is
a
a
risk.
risk. It worked for them, though.
So far, hopefully, they continue to keep that guy away.
Exactly. Well, here's some good news for those who are tough.
Well, we recently told you about packages being swiped off of people's porches. Tonight, a creative Washington, D.C. couple gets their revenge after falling victim to thieves who took packages from their porch several times.
Okay, Mark, you know, each year you hear about a Christmas Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually by snatching up their packages and presents.
Again, Rick Boone reporting. Now, that thief was not Santa Claus, the man the moon glows sang about in 1953, the song you've heard on Christmas Vacation. Can't see the lines, can you, Russ?
Or Vegas, right?
Well, each year you hear about a Christmas Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually snatching up their packages, presents.
Here you hear about a Christmas Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually by snatching up their packages and presents.
But in Washington, one crook may want to think twice the next time he decides to steal anything.
But in D.C., one man might think twice the next time he decides to steal anything after he scooped up an unexpected special delivery. Fox's Rick Boone explains.
In D.C., one man might think twice the next time he decides to steal anything.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
That is good. Wow.
And those dogs are like, Mom, there's plenty more where that came from. So we can keep putting it out there. Let everybody come.
And what she said, you know, she needed a shovel to pick up the poop, so you can only imagine the size.
Yeah, well, hopefully he won't be going back to her house.
I'm pretty sure that's a pretty safe bet, yeah.
Okay, a sheep, not a goat.
Yeah, they decided to teach them a lesson with a package filled with poop. Yes, we went there. Jennifer Donlin has the story.
Boone tells us what was in the box that may make him change his ways.
That's the crap.
As the saying goes, revenge is a dish best served cold. And in the case of a D.C. couple, it's also served up stinky.
I'll give it back to you.
All right, well, that really stinks for him, and that's how we're going to leave you this Thursday with that cute little lame joke. Have a great afternoon, everyone, and we'll see you back.
Andrea Hutzler, 33, said that over the past 2 months, she's had over $800 worth of packages stolen from her front steps, including Christmas presents, clothes, and even aluminum poles.
He was pretty brazen, all right. Mark Davis is coming up next with sports after the break.
Hello everyone, I'm Joseph Scrimshaw and this is What the Fark. We've all been tempted to take the law into our own hands, but after having multiple packages, including Christmas presents, stolen from her front door, Andrea Hutzler became a vigilante.
I feel like he's going to eventually catch on, though, and just start shaking the boxes to get an idea of what's in it. Then you got to throw them off. She needs to throw, like, a brick in there with it.
Yeah. So it'll be heavier.
Heavy, and she's like, oh, this must be a DVD player or something.
The couple hopes that's enough to keep him from ever stealing again. They would do it. They would do it.
He gave me that look. What did they order? Maple Leafs and wings. What a hockey game. What
Okay, well, there you go. Surprise. Christmas surprises abound, Tom, Holly.
Yeah, the place you really want the camera is when he opens it up. That's where you want the reaction. On the roads right now, we're doing all right. Yeah, second.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. And in the case of a D.C. couple, also stinky.
All right, thumbs up for creativity for that couple. Let's bring it back here to our region now and head.
It's 456. Every year you hear about somebody, this year a lot, these Christmas Grinches stealing somebody's joy, usually by snatching up their packages and presents from their doorsteps.
But in D.C., one man might think twice the next time he decides to steal anything after scooping up one very special package. Rick.
There's at least one man who will think twice the next time he decides to steal anything else. Rick.
Yeah, and Kimberly's got Ginger, who's there for her.
Yeah, she's a feisty one until she meets someone new. Then she'll just lick them to death. So I don't know how effective she would be with stopping someone from doing all of that. But in D.C., one man might think twice the next time he decides to steal anything after he scoops up an unexpected special delivery.
Fox 5's Rick Boone explains the master plan and why it's all going viral.
Okay, so our producer is very excited about this coming story. After falling victim to thieves who swiped packages off of their front porch times, one D.C. couple was fed up.
I have a shovel that I use to pick up their dog poo, so instead of just shoveling it into a garbage bag, I shoveled it into a box. But in D.C., one man might think twice the next time he decides to steal anything after he scoops up an unexpected special delivery.
I had originally wanted to put a note in the box, but surprise.
I think he deserves it.
Get what you deserve. What goes wrong comes wrong.
And I bet you that's the last time he stole from them, right?
That remains to be seen, but now his face is on television.
I'm with him. You know what? That's what you get. That's what you get.
I absolutely agree. I only wish we could see the thieves' reaction.
Hell yeah. I'm sure he was a little surprised. They win.
Well, sports is next on News Channel 3.
Nice touch.
Oh, man.
Nice touch.
And what a clear picture of his face.
Yes, here's somebody knows who that guy is.
Let's hope.
All
right, Doc.
Every year, a Grinch is stealing Christmas deliveries off front porches, but this man had better think twice the next time he scoops up an unexpected special delivery.
Yeah.
After falling victim to thieves who swiped packages off their front porch several times, they decided to teach those thieves a lesson with a package filled with dog poop. Enjoy then Jennifer Donlan's story.
The surprise.
If you give me blank, I'll give it back to you.
And we all know what she meant by blank. Poo.
I love that. That is such a good idea.
Fight back, folks.
Isn't that called ding dong ditch? I guess that's a little similar. Not that I ever used to do that.
It is different, just slightly though. Ding dong dash.
Maybe something like that.
All right. All right, from poo to porta potties.
7:40 right now. A D.C. woman got so fed up with thieves stealing packages right off of her front step, she left the thieves a rather special delivery.
It's an excellent way to handle that problem.
It is. I mean, it's a good idea. I think after seeing that, I'd probably do the same thing. Or definitely
Got what he deserved, right? 26 minutes.
If you give me blank, I'll give it back to you.
That's right. Her setup worked. She caught a thief on camera stealing the box of dog poo. She now has turned over that video to police, and they're looking for the man and say they have stepped up patrols in that area. And since the dog poo theft, the crook has not returned. Maybe he learned his lesson.
I don't know.
Discovery.
I have no idea, but that's hysterical. Good for her.
Yeah.
See if that curbs the problem.
I think it might.
Jonathan Went has had some issues with dogs in the past. We'll see how he's doing with the weather, though.
I have had some issues with the dogs in the past, but not tonight. Not tonight. We've got dry and clear.
Finally, Hutzler said, enough with the crap, and enlisted the help of her 2 dogs. I have a shovel that I used to pick up their dog poop, Hutzler said. So instead of just shoveling it into a garbage bag, I shoveled it into a box.
Finally tonight, each year you hear about a Christmas Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually by snatching up their packages and presents.
Back now with a story that has many of you talking tonight. Morning long. Moving on, every year, we hear about these Christmas Grinches who steal someone else's joy. They snatch those packages and presents from front doors, front porches, but
can't say how. That's a surprise.
More faith that maybe he will be caught.
Yes, and they decided to teach a lesson with a package filled with, all right, ladies, get ready for this, poop.
After falling victim to thieves who swiped packages off of their front porch several times, they decided to teach them a lesson with a package filled with poop.
They decided to place a fake package outside and to move the camera so they could get a better angle if he hit again. He did. Yesterday.
And there's hidden cameras everywhere now. I mean, I think the time has come where we need to stop doing things.
Yeah, I love it. It's like coal in your stocking, but worse.
She left the poo-poo package on her front step, where it was recently picked up by the alleged thief. And the whole thing was caught on a hidden camera she set up.
The D.C. woman, fed up with the number of package thefts in her neighborhood, decided to teach the thieves a lesson. So she set up a hidden camera in a box full of dog poop on her front step. Genius. This idea came about after her neighbors.
So revenge, a dish best served cold, or in the case of a D.C. couple, stinky.
Yeah, you wanted us to wake you up, didn't you? Jennifer Donlan has the story.
So, hey, I guess we all know what to do now.
Exactly.
Better watch out. I've got a dog. You better watch
and Poppy's
out.
more than willing. He's a puppy, so we can't hold it very long.
Absolutely. But lucky for us, though, I haven't had any of those issues.
Hutzler turned the video of the suspect over to the police, who say they are looking for the man and will step up neighborhood patrols.
Play-by-play. And now switching gears, revenge is a dish best served cold. And in the case of a D.C. couple, stinky.
But this time he got away with a box filled with dog feces.
After falling victim to thieves who swiped packages off their front porch several times, they decided to teach them a lesson with the package filled with poop.
That's what this alleged thief is picking up. A box loaded with dog dirty, all caught on tape from a hidden camera she set up.
What do you think? Do you think he learned his lesson?
I would hope so.
That's what karma. That's karma. You steal the.
Yeah.
That's karma.
I think that's smart.
Perfectly put, too, on their part. I think that they're very clever for doing that.
Each year you hear about a Christmas Grinch stealing someone's joy, usually by snapping up their packages and presents.
A pair fell victim to thieves who swiped packages off their front porch several times. So they decided to teach them a lesson with a package filled with poop.
Yeah, you won't believe this story. After falling victim to thieves multiple times, one woman in the northeast Washington area not Iowa, Washington area, decided to teach the crooks a lesson.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. Well, in the case of a Washington, D.C. couple, maybe it's served stinky.
Andrea, a federal employee with the help of her 2 dogs, says she's figured out a way to put the brakes on a number of package thefts in her D.C. neighborhood.
So the couple recently decided caught on camera was not enough, and they put some poop in the next package.
Wait a minute, what?
So they put a fake package outside, moved the camera to get even a better angle of the person doing this because they thought it was the same person every time. So this time he does swipe the box, gets away with dog poop inside.
Today's talkers, revenge is a dish best served cold, and in the case of a D.C. couple, pretty special.
Make sure you stick with us on Fox 40 Morning News. We've got the latest on Joan Rivers' wealth.
One woman believes being a true hero means putting your dog's crap in a box.
Andrea, a federal employee with the help of her 2 dogs, says she's figured out a way to put the brakes on a number of package thefts in her D.C. neighborhood.
Yes, it's super put dog crap in a box lady. The world keeps giving her shit. This Christmas, it's time to re-gift.
Yeah. All right, well, this is good news in a way for one Washington, D.C. neighborhood. Residents are fighting crime in a most unusual way.
I think he was probably thinking, oh, crap, and looking at the crap.
Oh, wow. I say way to go to that couple.
Yeah, I mean, they got creative with a way to get him to stop, and it looks like for now he has.
Over 2 months, they took 6-foot poles that would have been used to put the gates in the front that I was working on, and they took 2 packages that had clothing in it, and then the 4th box was the dog poo.
Wow.
Well, you got to do something.
Yeah. It's creative.
It is creative. I'm all for it.
I also feel like it's kind of old school. I feel like, you know, my dad has stories about that in Brooklyn back in the day when he was preteen or something. Sorry, Dad. Calling you out there.
All right.
But yeah.
Would you ever do it, Kimberly?
No. I feel like if someone's stealing from you like that and then you instigate the situation, you're just kind of asking for them to come back again. I don't know if that would stop them from coming back.
After falling victim to thieves who swiped packages off their front porch several times, one D.C. couple, they were fed up.
So this wasn't their first time setting up this surprise. The homeowner tried it a few weeks ago in a small box, but no one stole that one.
So far, the crook has not returned. But she says her biggest wish would have been if she could have seen the suspect's face when he got the surprise.
If you give me blank, I'll give it back to you.
It is, of course, the holiday season, and many Americans are buying gifts online. That means they've got to be shipped, they've got to be delivered, but that also means that shoppers are running into the risk of thieves stealing those packages right from their front porch.
But one lady in Washington, D.C. decided to teach the thief a lesson. After she had a couple boxes stolen, she filled one of them up with dog poo and left it on her porch. Sure enough, the thief, right there, picked it up and walked off.
Right, they say revenge is a dish best served cold, and in this case of a D.C. couple, extra stinky too.
But after falling victim to thieves like that 4 times, one Northeast Washington woman decided to teach the thieves a lesson.
Rick Boone, Fox 5 Local News.
Okay, not what you expected, I'm sure.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I had the.
Well, I don't know about that because sometimes you can get that in like the insurance.
Right.
Like, but I don't know if that just includes while it's on the truck, because once it gets delivered, then who knows?
Andrea handed this footage over to the police, who took swift action by putting the video on YouTube.
But for one D.C. couple, caught on camera wasn't enough. They decided to box up a stinky surprise from their 2 dogs.
Obviously, it made me really mad.
DC woman got so fed up with thieves stealing packages right off of her front step that she left them a special delivery. All right, as you can imagine, we're getting a lot of interesting comments on our Facebook page about the story. Emma writes, good for her, smart revenge. And Julia says, good for her, serves the thieves right to get dog poo. I'm sure that's worse than coal in your Christmas stocking, LOL. Yes, it would be.
We're not identifying her or her boyfriend. Check this video out. This was Friday around 3 p.m. in Northeast. The guy walks up and down the sidewalk and then steals the package and takes off. It was the third package stolen from their yard since October.
After falling victim to thieves who swiped packages off their front porch several times, they decided to teach them a lesson.
Yes, so after falling victim to thieves who swiped packages off their front porch several times, they decided to teach them a lesson.
So here's the part of the story we don't know. We don't know his reaction when he opened up that package. If you recognize the man in that video, you're asked to call D.C. Police. Reporting live from Southeast, I'm Jennifer Donnellan, ABC 7 News.
The idea of the poo package comes after a number of neighbors say this man with this description was reported taking a lot of merchandise and special deliveries during the day while folks were at work.
I think he would be gone for good.
Despite what that sounds like, she didn't murder her enemy with a shovel. Instead, she scooped up her dog's waste, put it in a box, set up a hidden camera, and waited. She captured this.
I guess he never knows what I'll be putting in a box.
Stinky, after falling victim to thieves who stole packages from their porch several times, the couple decided to teach them a lesson with a package filled with doggy duty.
You know, watch out for your package.
After falling victim to thieves who swiped packages off their porch, one couple decided to teach that person a lesson.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, but when it came to a thief who kept stealing packages from a D.C. couple, revenge came in the form of a very stinky surprise. Well, it worked. They placed the package outside their front door, and the same guy is seen taking it. He walked away with the box filled with the dog feces, and the couple got a good look at the thief.
Jennifer Donnellan tonight shares the stinky surprise the couple left for the latest thief.
For people who like to do their shopping online, perhaps, you may have heard about this before. People stealing the packages from your doorstep during the holidays. Well, it happened to one woman in Washington, D.C. multiple times, so she decided to teach the thieves a lesson.
A D.C. family was tired of having packages swiped off their front porch, so they set up a surveillance camera.
After falling victim to thieves 4 times, one woman in Northeast Washington decided to teach thieves a lesson.
One Washington, D.C. woman grew so frustrated by people swiping packages off of her porch, she set out to teach those thieves a lesson. Jennifer Donnellan explains what the thieves found when they opened the next stolen package.
A clever solution. Well, could we be...
They say revenge is a dish best served cold, and in this case, stinky.
And a package outside with a little surprise in it. Jennifer Donnellan has this story.
That's something you would do.
You
would do that.
It seems like a bad system. And I have no solution for it, but just leaving gifts and things out in front of your house for the whole day until the people come home seems like there should be a better way to do it.
I feel like I haven't had this conversation before.
Really?
It seems like it's happening more this year than last.
Well, people must be desperate.
That's very true.
Jennifer Donnellan from our sister station in Washington, D.C. tells us what she left inside a package on her porch just for him.
Something tells me they didn't insure the feces, though, so that guy gets to keep
It'd be a
everything.
crappy policy if they did. 7:07.
He will be caught.
There are better, well, maybe not better, but more accurate ways of protecting packages that don't involve using a poop or scoop.
Well, new on the night team tonight, I suppose you could call it revenge in a box. A couple falls victim to package thieves several times, so they decide to teach the bad guys a lesson.
Can you imagine if you ordered stuff for your children and those were their toys? I mean, times are tough nowadays. They probably can't order another one, and I doubt the company's going to replace it.
Package thefts. We're still getting feedback about a story we brought you Tuesday about a Northeast Washington couple who left a box filled with a stinky surprise from their dogs for a package thief.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, and in the case of a D.C. couple, a little bit stinky.
Washington, D.C. was sick and tired of thieves stealing packages off their front doorsteps, so they decided to get a little revenge using a stinky surprise. The couple filled up a box with dog feces and then put it on their doorstep.
I'd love to see his face.
That's a surprise. Yeah. Not a pleasant one right there.
Thanks, Jeff. Caught on camera, thieves grabbing up packages sitting outside of people's homes.
And when he opened up that package, you should have heard the word he said. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Lovely, something I've always wanted. Right? Yes, exactly.
That's a good trick.
All right, what's going on weather-wise? We have a mixed bag here.
Yes.
I love them.
Can't blame them. Can't blame them one bit.
After falling victim to thieves who swiped packages off their front porch several times,
they decided to teach somebody a lesson with a package filled with a nasty surprise. Jennifer Donnellan has the story.
They may be onto something there. You know, we've had some of that happen around here. We might see a lot of stinky packages.
The rise of
I could donate some more of that
You could
dog
help
problem to you.
Today.
Across the nation, a Washington, D.C. couple turned the tables on thieves who kept stealing packages straight from their doorstep.
Package theft, big problem this time of year. However, one Washington, D.C. couple has come up with an ingenious and somewhat gross method to strike back at their neighborhood thief. Mary Beth McDade now with that story.
Well, after several packages were stolen off of a D.C. couple's front porch, they decided to teach the thief a lesson.
Yeah, so one couple decided to get a little bit of revenge on the thieves targeting their home. Jennifer Donnellan tells us about the special package they left outside.
Reporter Jennifer Donnellan shows us how the couple tricked them into taking their dog's droppings.
Yeah, they left something smelly inside the packages outside their home. Jennifer Donnellan finds out what's inside.
Is a dish best served cold, and in this case, it really is also a stinky dish.
Fortunately, most of the time your package gets to your house in fine condition.
Right, but then there's the possibility it could be stolen.
Package thefts are more common this time of the year. Of course, we've told you about several in our area here in recent weeks. Jennifer Donnellan reporting. Well, there's a nice view of the man. Someone eating in a Cracker Barrel in Missouri.
But did it work? Did the criminal actually see the puppy flowers? This news anchor thinks so.
Yeah, he saw some dog dirty big time.